Okay, so first things first, see if we can get into the network. In the email that I sent you, there's going to be a file called, let's see, D. There's going to be a file called PRD01. It's an Excel spreadsheet. And you just enable editing if you have that notification come up. Is everyone here? Okay, so I'm going to start going through the activity. Some of them I'm going to fly by through and tell you to finish that up if it's really simple. Others I'm going to kind of like talk about, like the things like the advanced sorting, pivot tables, those types of things. All right. This is on page 92. If you have the book, if you do not have the book, I attached pictures of the pages on in my email last night. So try to find page 92, which should be like the file ending with 001. And let's get started. Are you guys ready? Thumbs up. Okay, good. First things first, open the file and save it as whatever you want to save it, right? Second thing, select the range A1 to J45. I'm formatted as table. So I'm going to select A1 to J45. Formatted as table, which is this button right here. So I'm going to format it as table. Pick whatever color you want, doesn't matter to me. Then hit OK. Your table has headers. Let's see. Okay. Then right here, it says in the table name, call this July list. Right up here. Right here where it says table 1. So I'm going to call that July list. This is something that you can easily follow with. So I'm just going to go to the next step. Select the range A1 through J45. No. On the worksheet, click D, press Control, and click I. That's a way to select two things at the same time without selecting the ones in the middle. So I'm going to select column D, press Control, and select column I.
Hold on 1 second. You said July 1?
July list. July list.
And then what after that?
Select column D, hold down Control, and select column I. It says reduce the size of the column and then hit wrap text and then wrap the text so that way the names kind of go to the next line. So go to home and right here wrap text, and that should make it look like this. Okay, moving on. Instruction number 4. Click cell J2 and enter a formula to multiply the value in cell C2 by the value in cell I2. So I'm going to do right here equal to C2 multiplied by I2, right? Yes? What's what you lost?
So that's what you said.
I reduced D and I and wrapped the text.
Okay.
So now I'm doing C2 by I2, which is this one right here, multiplied by I2. Click on the cells. Do not type C2 by I2 because now your formula is actually going to have the names instead of cell numbers. Do you see the formula up here? It says at guest times blah at person cost instead of C2 by I2. That's what you get when you actually use a table. And do you see how it automatically did everything for the rest of the columns? I didn't have to drag it down.
Can you go with that one more time?
So total cost equal to C2, so click on this, times I2. Click on 500 right here. Moving on. Using figure D11, which is on page 93, right? Click cell L1, enter and format the labels in L1 to L6, and the shading using M2 block. If you look at the page that I sent to you, it looks something like, this looks something like, let's see, what's the document I sent out yesterday? Pictures, come on Judith. And don't think you absolutely have to finish it in this class because again, I'm trying to get through all of it. So if you like fall behind somewhere, just make sure you listen and watch the video. I will just follow the instructions in the book and you can do it. All right. So don't panic if you like stop following because I can't really slow down and go through each step because I probably have 40 steps to get through. Okay. So using the figure D11 as a guide, click L1 and enter the labels and shade it like M2 to M6. So I'm just going to do that. And again, if you can see your book or if you have the pictures, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see. So I'm going to make this bigger. Right up here it says statistics. Total value of tours sold. Total number of guests served. Total number of groups. Total number of guests age 60 or over. And percentage of guests age 60 or over. And Dana, I'm doing based on the spreadsheet that I sent out last night. I'm doing the 2013 instructions starting from page 92. Right now I'm on step number 4. Yes. So if you look at the page, the next page 93 for the statistics, it says 16-point bold merged across L1 to M1. So I'm going to put this here and I'm going to merge and center it. I'm going to make it 16 points and bold. Then here I'm going to align all these to the right, which is what it says, and make them bold as well. For this L1 to M1, it's colored a different color. It says finish cell with a different shade of 60% lighter. Sincerely, I don't care. Just make it like green and like the lighter one, or just do something similar to that. That's what it says in the book. Sincerely, I don't care how you color it. Alright, as long as I can see the text. If you do 2 of them, the easiest way to copy that over is just to do format. Do like a format of the thing, of the format painter, and that can copy the format down. Okay. Let's see. In cell M2, type sum J2 through J45 and format it as the accounting style. Now J is the total cost, so you want to see the total cost of the values of the tours sold. So this is sum of here. Close parentheses and OK, and that should give you 66,550. Now it says that formatted as the accounting style. This is the accounting style. So just do that. Something else that I missed in style number 4, it says format the per person cost and the total cost using the accounting style, which is these 2 columns right here. Let's click on the $sign and that should fix it. Moving on. Step number 7. Click cell M3, then enter a sum formula to add all the values in the guest column. So how many guests do you have total? So this is equal to sum. And nothing I'm doing here should be strange to any of you guys. So that's why I'm just flying by it. Have I said anything strange so far? Sum of J. Second one is the sum of the guests, which is whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Which is C. So Nusrat, the email that I sent out last night, I'm going through the Excel spreadsheet there and following all the instructions in the 2013 book, starting from page 92. Right now, I'm on instruction number 7. Oh, we still have people bringing in food. So yeah, we have more food.
So these are tuna kebabs, like they're like tuna cakes.
Oh wow, okay. Thank you. Did you make them yourself or you had your
Yes,
mom?
no, I swear I did it myself.
Okay.
So, after, in the M column, is that parentheses, sum, equals sum parentheses?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Equals sum parentheses, drag down close parentheses.
The accounting style.
Accounting sign is a dollar sign. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Step number 8. Go to cell M4, click the insert function button FX. Okay, so I'm in M4 right now. It says click FX. Then what do I do? Type count A and hit go. So I'm going to type count A. And and go just searches all the functions for that thing. And then you see how it just selects count A. I'm going to hit OK. Then it says select the range A2 through A45. So basically you want to count the number of groups. I guess if you call each first name a group, which is what they're doing. I don't understand why they're doing it that way, but that's what they're doing. A2 through A45. So I'm just going to go to the background here. And your formula should look like July list first name, like mine. Alright? Hit OK. And your answer should be 44. The next step number 9. Click on cell M5, click the insert function again, which is FX. Type count if, then hit go. Again, this is formula stuff that we did last week. It shouldn't be strange, alright? Maybe a little fast, but not strange. So count if, okay. What range? And it says complete the function argument as shown in box D13. D13 here looks like July list average age. So what it's really doing is asking you to select the entire average age, which is column D. So just drag that over column D. Okay, and then in the criteria, never mind, let's see. Should look like D13. Okay, and then the criteria hit greater than or equal to 60. So this one you're trying to calculate how many guests do you have that are older than 60. This is something that we've not done before, so please you guys look up. If you're trying to do like a calculation, like a count on a criteria, so you can do a range and then the criteria you can say. It's just like saying if something is greater than 60, count it. Alright? So I'm gonna hit OK. And you're going to see, look at the formula up here. If average age is greater than or equal to 60, count it. Now your answer should be 16. Okay, last instruction on the first page, click cell M6 and enter the formula M5 divided by M4. So this is equal to, and you can type that by hand if you want to, divided by M4, enter. It should be 0.3636. Hit the percentage on that to make it 36%. M4. Okay guys, that is page 1. Does anyone not know what we're doing? You may not be at the same step as I am, but do you not know what I'm doing or where I am? Is anybody, have I done anything that looks strange to anyone? Hands please, before I move on to the next page. Sheree, do you know what we're doing? What about you, Victor? Okay, so in the email that I sent to you last night, there are a lot of documents there. Click on the Excel spreadsheet, right? Open that and use instructions from the 2013 book, page 92. We just got done with page 1. All right? You're behind, so if I were you, just gonna open the spreadsheet and try to follow along with me what I'm doing. So that way, and I'll record the video and I'll upload the video as well, so you guys will have like a copy of what I just did. But I'm just following this word for word what the book did, and I'm explaining the formulas and the steps that we haven't gone through in class. All right, moving on to the next page. The next page is analyze the list. So this is the part where we actually get to like do some fun stuff with the list. Step number 1, double click the sheet 1 tab and type list. It just wants me to rename this sheet 1 as list, so I'll do that. All right, then it says add a new worksheet called analysis and another worksheet called customer profile. So I'm going to add a new worksheet by just clicking plus, double click, and call that analysis. Add another one, double click, and call that customer profile. Okay, that's step number 1 done. In the list sheet tab, click on the filter button in the average age cell D1. So I'm going up here, average age. This is the filter button, this drop down button right here. So click that, and it says go to number filters, if I remember correctly. Then click greater than or equal to. So this one right here. So this is you trying to filter. Normally you can like sort things, but you only want to filter by specific things. Greater than or equal to. And then it says, let's see, where am I? Okay, type 60 in the custom auto filter. So right here, type 60 here, and hit OK. This will only give you people that are 60 years old and older. Do you guys understand this? Does anyone not understand this? Please, hands. Nicole.
Do we highlight? I guess I just missed the first part.
Don't highlight it. Just go to cell D1 up here. Click on the drop down. Go down to number filters. Then click greater than or equal to.
Oh, okay.
Then 60.
Okay.
And that should make your list small like mine. This is what this is pretty much doing. This is just selecting people that have the age 60 and older. That's all you're doing. Remember, greater than or equal to 60. Okay. Next instruction. It says select the range A1 through J45. Click copy in the clipboard and then paste it in the analysis sheets. So I'm just going to copy all this. Apparently these people only want the list for people that are over 60. I don't know why, but that's what they want. So I'm going to hit copy, which is this button right here. I was going to do Control C, but I figured you guys wouldn't see Control C. So now I'm going to paste it right here. All right. So now I only copied people that are over 60. Widen the columns if you need to. Everyone know where I am? Nobody is lost, right? Moving on. Click the data tab, which is up here. Click the data tab, which is up here. Click the sort button, which is here. This one right here. Click the sort button. Click sort by list. All right? And then hit tour country. So right here in this view right here, you may have something that looks slightly different. I think it actually looks exactly the same. So sort by list, and then next thing, hit add level. So basically you want to sort by 2 different things. This is an advanced way to sort. Normally you would sort like A to Z on one thing, right? But this is a way to actually sort by 2 things. You can actually click the sort button. So the first thing, I'm going to sort by tour country first, and then I'm going to sort by, I think it's tour region. Yeah. And then I'm going to hit OK. So I'll just show you guys what happened. Please look up. The first thing I sorted by the tour country. So you see how all the Frances are staggered together? Alphabetically, and then you have Germany and Italy and Spain. Yes? Then if you go by tour region, then it's sorted after it did the tour country. Then it also sorted it about the region. So you can see within France, you can see this is sorted by the different regions. Okay? You guys are really quiet and that makes me uncomfortable. Does that mean you have no idea what I'm doing? Or you're just like plain lost? I'm gonna start calling names. Victor, where are you? Okay, no, because I know where you are. Nicole, where are you?
I just didn't put the first name column by mistake, so now I'm like
are you, Izzy?
I'm lost completely.
Where are you?
I did not add, I missed the part,
So you're
I
close.
missed the first name.
What about you?
I'm good with page 2, but Excel has a problem with me. We're on page 1.
Okay. But well, you're good with following.
I'm good with following.
Okay. What about you, Al?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Still good.
Are you fine? What about you, Austin? Fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Leah, fine? Apartment, fine? Jasmine, fine? Sheree? Dana? Cool. Okay.
Excuse me, can I move, cause I didn't copy the first name, can I move this up here?
Yeah, why don't you just cut it and paste it?
I did.
Yeah. And I promise we're gonna eat your tuna cakes. I promise we're gonna eat it. Is anyone hungry? Tuna cakes up here. Okay. I'll eat, but I need to get through this thing first, and then please pass it to the guy. And pass it around. So they won't eat. Okay. Okay, so now I'm in let's see. I'm in instruction number 6 on page 2. Click on the subtotal in the outline group. This is another skill that we haven't and I don't even think I showed you guys in IS 101 with Salah. So subtotal right here in this outline group right here. Right? Subtotal is something that actually categorizes things for you and like it does like a total under each group. Now you'll see what I'm saying. So do a sum total. Click at each change in list arrow right here. Scroll and select tour country. So under at each change in, hit tour country. Verify that sum appears, which it does. And the total cost is checked, which it is. Then hit OK. Do you guys see what it did? Do you see that it added these things on the side that you can kind of close and open for countries? Please look up here. Just doing subtotal. That added these things on the side and added a total by country for each country. So that's a very quick way of summarizing things without having to do all the math yourself. Yeah. Okay, and that allows you to kind of open and close things as well. Okay, so that's number 6 done. Now, click on what I call it on instruction number 7. Click on the list sheet tab, which is this one, this first one. Click on the filter button in the sort and filter group right here. The filter button. And that would take off all the filters that we did. So I'm going back to the original list, right? Undo the filter we did by just hitting the filter button. Okay? Then click the insert. Alex had a question?
It didn't work. I clicked the filter button.
Okay. It's not doing it?
No.
So just on D, click filter?
Just click, remove the, I think you have it all like selected. Remove the selection. Okay. Musala, you had a question.
So we click the filter and brought back the entire list, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then click on the insert tab. Hit pivot table. Mrs. Law, do you remember how I feel about pivot tables?
Yes.
You remember?
I love that.
Yeah. If you took IS 101 with me, there's one thing, if you don't remember anything, I don't care if you don't even remember my name. You have to remember that I absolutely love pivot tables. Alright, so we're going to do a pivot table now. If you did 101, you know how to do it. If you didn't, then here's how to do it. Pivot tables is something that summarizes your data for you beautifully, and you can create charts and all this like fancy reports just by clicking check boxes. So now I'm going to hit pivot table. Select a table or range. Make sure it says July list. And then put it in an existing worksheet. You want to put it in the analysis worksheet. And put it in location A25. So scroll down and put it here. An analysis A25. It should look like this. Okay. And all it does is put this thing here that looks like nothing until you start actually building it.
When I did that, it said there's already data in.
No, but you have to click on an analysis, open analysis, and go and select A25
That's
specific.
what I did, and it says there's already.
Do you have data in A25?
I want to replace it.
Do you have data in A25?
I did.
Why? You shouldn't.
Okay.
You should have data up to A22.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so on it, and you know what you should do? Put it below, put it somewhere lower than that, somewhere that you don't have something, so that way you keep up. Okay, so now you have your pivot table. Now it's time to start building it. You have all these check boxes on the side. Now you can start building it. So, click the home country checkbox. You see how this automatically changed to all the home countries? And now it says, scroll down to total cost. Okay. Drag it to the values area. So I'm going to pick this up and drag it to the values area because this is how I want to summarize the home country by. Alright, so do you see that now I can just off a glance see how much each country is spending without doing anything more than doing checkboxes and dragging? This is where pivot tables really shine. It can summarize anything you want it to summarize. So I had I don't know, some of you guys know, I used to work for PNC Bank as a project manager for 4 years, and one of my jobs when I first started working was to go through all the servers that PNC Bank has. For the record, PNC Bank has easily 80, 90, 100,000 employees. Go through all the computer servers that we have. Find out, give me like a report of all like the different operating systems, the ones that need to be upgraded, everything. Yeah, I had a list of hundreds of thousands of servers. And if not because of pivot tables, I would have died. I would have still been doing that thing till now. Alright, and pivot tables I did it in like an hour or two tops. That's when my love for pivot tables started. Alright, so it can help you get through a lot of data really quickly. Okay, let's see. Then instruction number 9. Select B26 through B33. So select all the sums right here. Click on the Home tab. Make it accounting. So click the $sign. Then under pivot table tools, when you hit a pivot table, this additional thing should appear. You're going to hit analyze. Then you're going to hit pivot chart. Pivot chart. It says click pie. And then OK. I just put a pie chart in there about all the home countries and how much you're spending. And it says move the pie chart down so it starts in D25. I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to move it up till D25, which is around here. Are you guys with me? Nisi, I know you are, in spirit. For those of you that are keeping up, Andrew, are you with me? What about you, Alex? Are you with me? And who else is keeping up? Apratim? Leah? Nicole?
No way.
Anyone else other than Andrea and Apratim, dog, I lost you. Other than Andrea and Alex, is anyone else keeping up with me? If you are, thumbs up to you. I don't know how you guys are doing it. Alright? But I already had practice. I've done this before. So this is like... Alright, so no, I'm not just... I'm good, right? But I'm not looking because I've done this. I already have a completed version of this in the past, so that's why I can fly through it like that. Okay, so now, does anybody have any questions about this page? I'm going to the last page, which is format and make it look nice. We're gonna create a report on this. When we're done, I can turn up the recording, go around class helping people out, okay? So you guys will have some chances to catch up, if you want me to like explain some functions more, I'll do that. Okay, so now the very last one, we're gonna make it look nice. Instruction number 1 on page 96. Click the customer profile sheet tab. So this one right here. And then click insert tab, which is this one. Hit text box. And draw a text box from A1 to J6. So you're gonna hit text box right here. And you're gonna start drawing from right here. So it says A1 to J6. Alright. What does this say? Then apply 24-point bold to the text walk to Europe. So I'm going to type walk to Europe. And then the text in the next line is customer profile dash tours purchased in July 2016, which we're not even there yet, but it says 24-point bold, so I'm going to make this 24, and I'm going to make it bold. The second line, I'm just going to make it bold. The second line, what does it say? 16-point and bold, so this is 16, and this is bold. Cool. Alright, so now right click the text box itself. So I'm gonna hit the text box, right click it, then go to format shape. Under fill, it says fill with a picture or texture. Of course, it's a really ugly picture. That's the first thing that pops up, right? We're gonna change that picture. So we are going to hit file. In the email that I sent you, there's a JPEG.
I was wondering what that was for.
You were wondering what that was for, right? That's what that is for. In the email that I sent you, there's a JPEG. I'm gonna find it on my computer. You guys find it wherever it is if you have downloaded it, and hit OK on that. Insert. So I'm gonna do documents. There, it looks like that. Alright? And then it says under picture tools, format. So right here, under picture tools, format. Make it what does it say? Click the artistic effect button, line drawing effect. So top row, last column. So artistic effect right here, top row, very last column. So yeah, it should look like a fuzzy picture. Again, all these things that you're doing is just helping you guys learn different skills on how to do some things in Excel. Alright? How to do pivot charts. Yes, Alex?
After you insert it, what do you do?
After I inserted it, I went to picture tools under format, clicked on artistic effects, and clicked on this very last one here. Line drawing. And it's going to make it a fuzzy. The top row, very last column. It's going to make it look like a fuzzy picture like this. Yeah, so hopefully with this activity, you guys are picking up skills. Please, I hope you guys are picking up skills that you can use in Excel later. Because I could have made you guys go do it at home and talk about some lecture that you guys don't really care about. But that won't really be helpful. Okay, moving on. Click the list sheet tab. This first one. Select range L2 through M6, which is this first thing that we worked on here. So L2, is it L2? I guess L2 right here. Through M6, copy it. And on the customer profile, cell A8, hit paste. So A8 is here. Hit paste. What? And you can make this, you can make A bigger. You can wrap the text around so that way you can see all the information. Okay. Okay, so click the analysis sheet. Copy the pie chart. Or can click the pie chart. Now you want to copy that, so hit Control C. Or the copy button. Right click on copy. So let's see. And paste it in cell D8 on the customer profile tab. So go to D8 right here and paste, which is Control V or right click and paste. Let's see. Change the chart title to revenue by client country. All I have to do is right here, double click on this total right here, and then type revenue by client country. Click on the Pivot Chart Tools Design tab, which is this thing up here. Alright? Click Add Chart Element and point to Legend. This thing on the side right here is called the Legend. This place here is called the Legend, which is like I guess the mapping of what the colors mean. So the first thing we're going to just hit that. It says change it to none. So remove the legend. No, chart title, legend, none, and that should disappear completely. Then hit Art Chart Element again, point to data labels, and then hit more data label options. So here, data labels, and go all the way to the bottom. More label options. Let's see, did it do it? Let's see. There we go. Okay. Click the category name checkbox, which is this one. Then click the outside end option button all the way to the bottom, this radio button right here. Which is just your same, I want to see the category name as part of the data label. And I also want it to be at the outside end of the pie chart. So that's what you're telling it to do. Okay. Close all the open panes, which is all these things at the side. And drag the lower right corner of the pie chart to J20. So basically, I'm going to drag this lower right corner of the pie chart, drag it down to J20, which is here. And now it should look like this. You're going to go to your chart styles, right? It says chart style 9. So which is this one. So style 9, click on that, and now your thing should look like this. Your pie chart. The 9th one. If you mouse over, you see the name of the number, the name of the chart. Okay, so now I'm going to hit the analysis tab. This is step number 8 of the 3rd page. Click on A1 through J22, which is all this right here. Copy the range, so I'm going to just hit copy here. Let's see. And paste it in A23 of customer profile. So I'm going to go to A23 right here, and I'm going to paste. You have to widen the columns if you need to widen them. All right. So it says, let's see, widen columns is needed. Wrap the tour country label. Wrap the things that need to be wrapped. The things that you can't really see the names completely. So let's just hit wrap text here. Okay. Merge A22 through J22, which is up here. So select everything up here. Hit merge and center, which is this button here. And then type, France is the most popular tour country with client groups with an average of 60 or older. So France is the most popular tour country with client groups with an average age of 60 and older. 60 or older. And period. And it says fill the text, fill the column with the color. It says red, accent 4, lighter 80%. I don't know that I could get that I could get that color. So let's see, cell styles. I don't think I can get that color, so I just make it whatever that is up that looks nice. All right, I like the color green, so let's make it green or a lighter green. I couldn't find the red that they used. If you guys can find it, great, but I don't care about color, really. Click the text box at the top of the page. Click the text box at the top of a document. Then hit the File tab. Click Print. Click Print. You see how it looks? You want to go all the way to the bottom where it says no scaling, and you want to say fit the sheet in one page. And that will squeeze it all in. You see how, like, you can see off the bat that this is not perfectly aligned up here, right? So when you go back to your file, you know that you need to go back there and make it perfectly aligned with everything else. Now it says add a custom footer that includes your name in the center section. How do you add a footer? To add a footer, you can go to the page setup. So this bottom link right here, header/footer, and say custom footer. Left section, just type your name, Judith O. Oh, it says, I'm so sorry, custom footer. It says put your name in the center. So, in the center section, Judith O. Okay. Okay. Did you see my name up here? Okay. Now I'm going to go hit the back button, extend out my picture to match everything else. Go to print again to make sure that it looks perfect, and it does. And save your worksheet. That's the homework. Okay. Now I'm going around. Where are you guys? I know everyone is lost. All right. So for those of you that are reasonably lost, where are you lost? Nicole, where are you lost?
Trying to fix this chart, and
Okay.
I can't find the add chart elements.
So right here. It looks like
Oh, okay.
if you guys are in what is this? What version of Excel is this?
I think it's 2010.
If you're in 2010, right? So to find the art chart elements, just go under the pivot chart tools, go under layout, and then you can go under legend. First of all, say none, that would kill them on the side, and data labels, do more at the bottom.
So if we were able to follow you step by step through that, we're done.
Yeah. you good? Austin, you good?
Yeah, I got lost. That's right. We have to.
Okay. Lost, like you don't know how to find yourself, or just lost,
Yeah,
period?
I'm
Okay. Okay.
just, I don't know what we're gonna do right after.
Yeah, so start from here.
Okay.
So you already did this one, right? Click on the list view tab, filter, or to do that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So list. Filter is this drop down button here. For average age. And the phone. I should stop the recording so that way.
I wonder if I should change it.
I did. Yes, Victor.
Oh, you know it's my actual question?